What up, folks? This is me once again doing a video review of one of the best games of all time, my favorite game of all time from Super Nintendo, which is Super Metroid. And it was released at back in '94, but even it had actually a lot of competition back then with like Donkey Kong Country and other classic games. But anyway, it is one of the best games of all time. I remember back in '98, I happened to come across it in at a Kmart, and I happened to see the game, and it had the Player's Choice sticker on it, the label, and I decided to check that game out. Popped it into put it in my Super Nintendo, and man, I became a fan ever since. You know, it's that good. And it starts off with Samus recounting what happened with Metroid, where she took out Mother Brain and her two cronies, uh, Pratt and Ridley. It's kind of like one of a couple of the main problems was that it didn't have a map and like the enemy placement where you gonna die consistently. But this is what so that is that. And with Metroid 2, it she recounts her taking out all of the Metroids and where she found this one egg and it began to hatch. And it was a baby Metroid and it found out where she went and she took it to the scientific space company and they ran tests on the baby Metroid and they were astonished of the potential that it could give to people. So Samus had left the space colony, and it's kind of like 5, 10 minutes later, she said she got this distress signal from the space colony saying that they were under attack. She went back to investigate what went down, finding that scientists were dead, and she ended up finding the baby Metroid and Ridley there. So she found out that him and the space pilots were responsible for this attack. So fast forward a little bit, she and Ridley takes off with the baby Metroid, and the self-destruct sequence started off. So you had to get out of there as soon as possible. And once you get out, you follow Ridley to Zebes. And when you compare the way Super Metroid looks as it relates to Zebes, it looks better than what you see in Metroid for the NES, and it's one good upgrade. Plus, it's not only that, it's big. Zebes is bigger too, because with the addition of the Grind Star is bigger. Norfair is bigger. Then there's the addition of Meridia, the wrecked ship. Not only do Ridley make a return, Crab makes a return also, but only he's bigger. Plus you have two additional bosses, Dragon and it was just like a crab creature, and Phantom, which is a ghost, and Samus throughout her adventure collects different items like missiles, super missiles, the barrier suit, the gravity suit, the fireball, etc., etc. And boy, and the graphics to this game is good. You can see different details sections of Sebas and stuff, and the the music is awesome. The music to each section fits those sections, like the upbeat music of Bright Star, the upper level, which has that chicken bass guitar riff going, and the lower spot of North is boom, boom, boom. It's the stuff like that. The music is awesome, and the gameplay is top notch. I can't say enough how good the gameplay is. You know what I'm saying? It's seriously that good. So some people might think that the game is overrated, but shoot, man, it still holds up today. And not only that, it has given it the games much more, giving it like new standards of how games work. As a matter of fact, there's this one genre called Metroidvania that popped up because Konami decided to take like the 2D element, the adventures, the collecting items, stuff like that. The stuff you find in Super Metroid, Konami decided to put it into the one game, Castlevania Symphony Number 9, and it's for the PS1, and people love that particular Castlevania game, saying that's the best Castlevania game of all time, because they decided to use what was done in Metroid, and it was done as good as it can get. You know, so Super Metroid has been very influential on other games, and besides being a straight up classic, you know what I'm saying? And it's Super Metroid is one of, not only is it my favorite game of all time, when I put together like a top 10 games that are my favorite, that's number one on the list, along with other games like Castlevania 4, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, stuff like that. So it's that good. If you want to start off with a particular Metroid game, I say start off with either Super Metroid or Metroid Prime, which I will review that game at a later time. But anyway, this should be one game that you should definitely go and play. If you have a Super Nintendo, go grab it up. It's gonna be expensive, but trust me, it will be worth it. If you got like a Wii U, download it on that. If you have a 3DS, download it. Trust me. Even on they even have it on an emulator. Even though I do a lot better on playing it on Super Nintendo than on the emulator, but still, I wholeheartedly recommend playing this game. You know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly recommend this game. Straight up. Recommend it enough. You know what I'm saying? If you got 5 memories of this game, mention it in the comment section. If you like this video, thumbs it on up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Big Mike 5989. Till then, I will see you in the next video.